Hi, my people. It's another beautiful moment with FAMOZY Entertainment. See, one thing I love about this entertainment is that it makes you to feel alive and it keeps you updates. You know, it is good to be updated. There are many things that are leaving the age. So when you are being updated, you know everything around you. Then you get new opportunities, you get new things, then you update your mindset and your potential. So I would like you to follow my page all the time. You know, let's keep on moving. Let's keep on moving. Go to my YouTube page, FAMOZY Entertainment. Go to my Facebook. Follow. You know, there are good things that we can show you here. It is better to what to be educated and not to be ignorant. That I don't want to learn. So knowledge is power. Power is wisdom. You understand? So that is how we move on in this life. Today is news. So we'll be showing you a lot of broadcasts about news from BBC News Updates and CNN News Updates. At the same time, the outline of the news today, I'll be looking at the sound of planets. You see, there are so many sounds that come out from the planet, but actually, when I hear the sound of the earth, I was afraid of. I think that is why many things are happening in the earth, you know. Even if you hear the sound, you feel like running away. Oh my God. Yeah, and then what is happening in Ukraine? You want to know what is going on about rockets flying. How do they fly rockets? You know, when you have been hearing the news, rocket will just pick up from a particular location and go straight. And rockets go, they move to the top straight, beyond to the space. You know. And kudos to our astronauts. Then how did they survive there? We'll be talking about this shortly. And at the same time, newly, Cheetah was released to India. Since 1952, you know, can you imagine that? Since 1952, Cheetah, one of the most fastest animal in the world, was just released to India. So we'll be bringing down the news to table. Stay tuned and join me in the news. Welcome back, guys. Don't be too fast, don't be too hurried to hear or to see or to watch all the news that I've brought to the table today. Don't forget, this is FAMOZY Entertainment. Like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know why, you know, some people feel like they don't want to click. You know, this life no balance, my brother. This life no balance. Click on the subscribe button. Go to the YouTube page. Like it. Follow the page on Facebook, go to the Instagram account. We have many good things to show you. We are doing our best to keep you updated. You understand? We sacrifice our time, money, locations, and many things just to keep you guys updated. Just join me as we are sharing this. Don't forget to share and leave comment section if there's anything that you want to ask in the comment section based on the news that we have brought to the table today. Now let's go to the Cheetah that was released newly to India since 1952. How does it happen? Watch out for the news.
In other news, a group of 8 cheetahs has been released into the wild in India, 70 years after the world's fastest land animal was declared extinct in the country. The cheetahs were released into Kuno National Park hours after arriving in India in a special aircraft from Namibia. It's the first time a large carnivore has been moved from one continent to another. But critics warn they may struggle to adapt to the Indian habitat. The BBC's Nitin Sravista has more.
India has had a long history of cheetahs. From medieval times to the Mughal emperors, they used to be a royal escort in hunting expeditions. But in the 18th and 19th century, they themselves started to be hunted. One of the reasons given for their extinction. Another reason was that they are animals who are really reluctant to breed when under captivity. It was in the early 1950s that the government of India declared that there are not a single cheetah present in the country. But now there is a lot of excitement in the country 70 years after they were declared extinct. 8 cheetahs from Namibia have arrived. 8 more are expected to be here from South Africa. This arrival of 8 cheetahs has been coincided with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's birthday. but there still are some important questions which remain to be answered. These cheetahs, they were bred and they have come from Africa. They are now in a central Indian park where they will eventually be exposed to more than 150 leopards and bears and all animals for their survival. For now, they have been kept in quarantine zones. They are being monitored by drones. They have radio collars in their necks, and there are more than 400 people to watch their movements. But all that only for about 45 days, after which they will be gradually released into the jungle and left alone to fend for themselves. The big question is, will this cheetah, which has come from overseas, will survive in the Indian conditions after 70 years? Nitin Shrivastava, BBC News, Delhi.
There are a lot of wild animals, and you can just imagine such happening in India. Yes, that's just it. We're moving on to sound of the planet. You need to hear the sound of the planet, how it make the sound from the Earth to other planets. But the sound of the Earth is amazing. It's amazing. It was just like it's even shocking. It makes you to feel like what is going on in the Earth. The way the sun is just different from the other planets. Yes, and you need to watch these guys. So take your time and watch the sound of the planet. Okay guys, that's just about the sound of the planet. I don't know, we are praying for Ukraine. You know, the war is just still going on, continue. I don't know where it will end, but you cannot just imagine a start of a soldier if they want to go for the war, they are still going, they are still penetrating, they are still doing everything, they are just still there. The war is still going on. If you think that the war is not there again, hello, you are missing. You need to be updated here. Let me show you how it gets started, how it's going on there. You see, they are still throwing a lot of bombs. You can see their machineries. Just watch this video about what is going on about Ukraine.
Ukraine says it's planning a counter-offensive around the occupied city of Kherson. But Russian troops are dug in there and Ukrainian forces lack the manpower and the equipment to dislodge them, as Quentin Somerville now reports.
Once more into the line of fire, and it's just another day for the 59th Brigade of defying the odds. This is a sprawling front line. It's over 100 miles long, and it's mostly being fought and held by these men, gun crews. But the positions here haven't moved in months. They're outgunned and outnumbered, but it's been like this from day one. They've grown used to it. They're now in range of Russian firepower, so they move fast, barely a word spoken, almost without thinking. It was this brigade who helped halt the enemy's sweep across the south. Their howitzer is older than most of them. It dates from Soviet times. But it's almost become a part of them. Theirs is a practiced rhythm. A drumbeat of shelling on the enemy 8 miles south. 6 months on, question is, what's next for Ukraine? Well, it needs a win here, and it says it's planning a counter-offensive here in the south. But with all that foreign military aid and with all that foreign military training, has it been enough to give Ukraine the breakthrough it needs here? The Russians are dug in and will be hard to shift. And the terrain isn't helping, says Major Sihotsky.
Guys, we are praying for Ukraine. You know, this type of war is too much. There was a time it was World War, there was a time it was every war was it too much of war. We are tired of war. We are tired of war in this life. So just that we have to just pray for Ukraine, that God should save Ukraine from all the wars, Russia and other countries. Just pray for all the countries. Yes, it should be good. Pray for your country. When you wake up in the morning, pray for your country, that your country should be good. There are so many news that is going on. Hello, it is not only happening in your country. Nigeria, you are watching me. Ghana, you are watching me. USA, you are watching me. Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, you are watching me. It's not only happening in your country, it's happening in other countries. So you have to pray for your country to be exempted from all the evils of the world. Hello, there are so many things that is happening in this world. So you just have to pray for your country. Now, kudos to our astronauts. The astronauts are doing their best in the space. Hello, there are so many things that they are using to help the space to keep us updated. There are so many things that should be blind to us that we shouldn't be aware of. But kudos to the astronauts. They are doing their best. Hello, they are doing their best for setting up a satellite in the space, doing many things there. They can live like 5 days. They can live like a week, for a month, 2 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, a year. People are living there just for the best. You see, people are risking their life. How can you really risk your life for others? Yes, you see, if you cannot risk your life for others, how can you cannot join the astronauts? Yeah, that's just it. This is how rocket is being filled. If you want to start, the noise alone is amazing. Please watch this about the astronauts and how the rocket gets started for me.
We'd like to dedicate the first step of Apollo 17 to all those who made it possible.
It's almost 50 years since the last time anyone walked on the moon.
My golly, this time goes fast.
America's Apollo program cost billions, but inspired millions.
Retro, go, Lido, go, guidance, go, control.
When mankind took that one small step in 1969.
One giant leap for mankind.
3, 2, 1.
Now, lunar rockets are being rolled out to the launch pad once again. In a week, Artemis 1 will test.
In December 2021, the largest and most powerful space telescope ever made was launched into orbit. The James Webb Space Telescope.
James Webb begins a voyage back to the birth of the universe.
It's equipped with a 6.5-meter mirror, giving it a light collecting area more than 6 times greater than the world-renowned Hubble telescope.
If we crave some cosmic purpose, then let us find ourselves
Alright guys, that will be the end of news for today. We'll not be showing you something much. You can still go and watch this video over and over again. Wait for the next brief series of news on the table. FAMOZY Entertainment is always there for you guys. Subscribe, share, like this page, and make sure that you are always waiting for the updates. We have good things to show you. I love you guys. Just keep on following, keep on believing, keep on moving forward. We are going to get there. The skies is just the limit. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy yourself with your family. Have a nice day. Good day.